What's good, YouTube? And it's another part 2 of the infamous, the super duper requested. I mean, this is really requested by the people. The people's choice. The people's choice.
People's choice.
Yeah, man, it's the people's choice from what I've been hearing. And this is part 2. You're back.
What's
Big
up?
G Weezy.
What's up?
Not much, man. Not much. How you doing today? Man.
What happened since the last interview over a year ago, huh?
10 months to be
10
exact.
months?
Yeah. A lot of things done transpired. A lot of things. One of the things we could start off the rip was pretty recently was the Kendrick Lamar concert down there at the Forum. You know, what is your thoughts on that? If you don't mind sharing.
It's interesting. There is no thoughts on that. That's entertainment. Kendrick Lamar is a good rapper, but they done just pure for entertainment purposes. I don't think that has no reflection in the gang culture.
Right.
I just think that that's something that happened on the stage. You know, you got some rappers on the stage that was gang members, but whoever was on the stage that was rapping, I don't think that reflects anything of what's transpiring in the streets amongst gang members. I don't think they could stop any wave that would come, whether it comes or not. I don't think them dudes that was on the stage could stop nothing.
Right. Yeah. So basically, they was not the ones who be moving shit, basically. The ones that was on stage.
I mean, some of them dudes, you know of them, but to the strength of individual man on what can they do on their own to hold up the purpose of the gang culture, and I don't think too much none of them guys are the guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn. Shoot, because apparently everybody was up there, even that one goofy ass tall nigga.
Who's that?
Who tried to go up on stage. Big goofy tall boy.
Basketball player?
Yeah, basketball player. Tried to go up on stage and
It was a LA thing. It was definitely like all the athletes, whatever team they played for. It was mostly if you're in LA and you vibing with LA, that's what that was about. It was a good thing for LA and everybody in Southern California. I think that shit was on point. And I think they did indicate, like that nigga Kendrick Lamar say, like, man, cuz been saying shit that all of us always say in the streets when we get into a situation. Like, we always say, man, fuck them niggas, man. Them niggas not like us.
right, yeah.
You know,
I always said that.
We always said that, and that's an indication that nigga Kendrick Lamar, man, that nigga don't really have to come out with songs because he kind of like tuned into the streets, the element, man. I give that nigga his shit. He's one of them guys, man.
Yeah.
Ain't too many of them rapping motherfuckers that come out these hoods so you could say that to, but Kendrick Lamar, man, salute to that nigga.
Yeah. Salute to Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, about the only one on the stage, actually.
Yeah.
Everybody else, Kendrick Lamar, don't need a game, man. You just have to be out the section of the West Side Pirate. But salute to the young man, man. What can you say on game?
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah. They say your boy LeBron James tried to get up there and celebrate.
Nah, man, that was Cap talking about his wife. Didn't want that nigga to get on. Nigga, you ain't from LA. You better sit your ass down.
And enjoy the show, huh?
Enjoy the show. Them LA niggas up there. Nigga, sit your retarded ass down and worry about getting raggedy at. Oh, no disrespect to Ohio. But worry about making Ohio a better place like the niggas is doing in LA. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And speaking of that dude, you know, whatever you even want to speak on, if you even want to throw something else, if you want to add on to what we was already talking about with that whole situation, but to even pivot to LeBron on how he hijacked the Lakers, and I'm going to call it like I see it, he hijacked the Lakers into a clown show.
Oh, yeah, that nigga What's that nigga that played for the Celtics? That nigga from Inglewood?
Paul Pierce.
Oh, weird ass Paul Pierce. Hey, listen, man. Paul Pierce is a goofy ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but I would say this shit. Paul Pierce, you know, he from Southern California, and I agree with that nigga.
Yeah.
When he said when they drafted that nigga Brownie, it's over for the Lakers thriving to be a competitive championship team.
Right.
It's over. I mean, these niggas is all in it for show now.
Oh yeah, it's definitely for sure.
Yeah, they just want to sell out tickets and have fun.
Yeah, not about winning. They don't want to make the hard decisions.
The guards of the old Lakers is out. This the new wave Lakers. This new shit.
I don't know if you heard, but even James Worthy came out on a secret recorded video that he had no idea that was being recorded, but and he was talking about
James Worthy, G.
I could pull it up so you can even see if you want to, but apparently I didn't get to see it, but apparently I saw the comments. They talking about, oh man, he may get fired for this. You know,
James Worthy?
Yeah, but which I don't think will happen. If that happens, you already know that boy is gonna come knocking on the door. That's it. That's fucking with the Washington Commanders right now. You fire Worthy, Magic Johnson gonna pull up. Like,
it's just Magic Johnson guys. Though. Yeah, I mean, but James hijacked the whole Laker organization, and I find that phenomenal.
It's disturbing too.
It's really disturbing. Like, man, what have this dude done?
Nothing.
That's weird. I hear everybody talk goat of what?
Right.
Not an NBA. What y'all talking about? The GOAT of individual status for an individual player?
Right, longevity.
GOAT of longevity? But you cannot be talking about GOAT of a complete individual playing at a high level basketball.
Right.
Nah. How?
No.
I mean, because you got to do it by facts and numbers. You know, numbers make you add up to if you're a GOAT.
Right.
You got to be considerate with the rankings of the numbers, man. And I don't think numbers add up to where you could say he's a GOAT.
No. All it is just longevity stats.
Yeah, it's longevity stats.
It's just because you played so many amounts of years. Mm-hmm. He's not top in anything in 60-point games, 50-point games, 40-point games.
No,
so that lets you know it's all longevity. Guys like Jordan and Kobe, they were scoring 60 points, 50-point games.
In clutch games.
Yeah, in clutch games.
And they was scoring points in a defining moment for the other team. Either you rise or you fall and you be complete after, and Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Kobe, niggas like Larry Bird, them niggas rose up for that.
And even to a certain degree, we just called him a weird nigga, but even Paul Pierce, I remember to a certain degree, was knocking down big shots.
Yeah.
He wasn't as good as Kobe, I think, but he was knocking down some big buckets.
He did his shit, man. Mm-hmm. It's just Paul Pierce did his shit. No, he's not on the caliber as them, but he definitely got a point.
He's more clutch than LeBron. I'll say that though.
They're going too far with this James, with these James, man. And Brownie, what have he done? To where the Lakers have to waste their draft pick to get a guy like that. Have he proven himself?
No. And even the fact that we could go even a step further, the hiring of J.J. Redick, what was that about? This is all a whole cahoots plan to just appease this motherfucker, man.
Jenny Buss done lost the way the Lakers.
She done lost her mind. She need to retire. She probably into it with her relationship with Rob Pelinka, the general manager.
It's something there because it's just like the Lakers is on some stalemate shit. And I don't think they're
happy to be here. Go lucky.
As far as really going for a championship, they're not gonna never compete for a championship till all the Jameses are out of Los Angeles.
Yeah, and get their assets back.
Yeah, you have to get rid of the whole James family, even the mansion they live in Brentwood. Get all that shit up out of here. The whole James family need to leave.
Just look how even the whole Westbrook deal went down. Traded all them draft picks away from Westbrook just to trade him away. Like, what type of crazy shit was that?
LeBron James, in my perspective, is a cancer to the Lakers.
Yeah, I agree.
And the James family are a cancer to the Lakers, period.
Yeah, that's for sure.
What LeBron represent is not the concept, ideology, way of how real Lakers move and think.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what's going on with Dude, but Dude is not a real Laker.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah.
Mockery. Man, I just want to talk about like these entertainers and the way they moving about things. I know you had a problem with it. I just want you to elaborate on it a little more to the people on the real.
Like entertainers in sports? Or
No, the rappers who be claiming shit, but you know, like you said, the entertainers, and they putting out a false narrative, basically.
Well, because they getting paid to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what it is. You got the new way of gangbanging is being hijacked by Hollywood, and you have these rapping niggas that claim these sets, but shit, half of the motherfuckers that's claiming these sets, Pyrus, Crips, or whatever the fuck, they can't even go back to their section. So how is you relevant on how the movement, culture of your section go when you not really in there? When you're not really about that.
Right.
When you're not really there most of the time dealing with the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you come around your turf sporadically and now you want to act like you're a part of that. Niggas is being superficial now, man. And the heart of gangbanging or the plight of gangbanging is being hijacked by Hollywood. And it's a shame. It's a travesty to those who lost their lives on both sides, representing this shit for structure and us to better ourselves and think right. Don't be no busters. I mean, we get out and get dirty amongst each other, but still be a righteous nigga. That shit is gone.
Yeah, it's a whole changing of the guard type of deal as the older fade away and the new come in, new ideologies arises, and the whole original way is lost.
With all due respect, when you speak on the whole original way is lost, we could go to something in particular that happened to the sections of us just recently. My homeboy and my homegirl, they was in a relationship, and this shit is sad. My homeboy, from whatever reason, got into his feelings, something that I was taught that men not supposed to do when we so-called Crips. I was taught that Crips supposed to think rational, understand your emotional train of thought, but your decision making has to be based on rational thinking because it affects the whole Crip core. So you can't stick your big bad Billy Bad Bobcat ass out there and make a decision based on your feelings.
Right.
Because now you start questioning men. Men become so emotional till now they doing shit based on feelings. Reminds me of girls that do things based on feelings, but now you have these niggas, you supposed to be the ones in the hood, and they sitting here doing shit based on feelings? No ethical way of thinking? My homegirl lost her life behind that. And I'ma say it again, any Crip nigga that killed a homegirl because of feelings, man, you know your ass is worthy in death and you should get death to you quickly. Because no Crip should stand for no bullshit like that.
Right.
Up under no circumstances. What happened to the plight of Crippin? Why we don't think like we used to better ourselves, to own something, to make a serious mark. Right. It's like we playing a cutthroat game now. Like these niggas is dirty macking each other just to get a funky dollar ahead of the next nigga. Nigga, what the fuck happened to us? Where we pick this shit up at?
Man.
And this shows in the streets of LA, it shows in the streets of Compton, it shows wherever the fuck you at.
Yeah.
We are not advancing as a gang culture, as a people. I don't want to hear that shit. Crips, so what?
Right.
Nigga, what you niggas doing? Oh, we holding our section down. We killing niggas. That's all you niggas doing? Is you niggas conquering something to make your mark in America? I don't think none of these niggas doing that no more.
Right.
I don't think none of these niggas can sit down to trust each other, to come down to common grounds, to be real niggas in this movement. These niggas are so lost by way of thinking with their feelings till they don't even know what it's like to be a real nigga, a real boy to a man that think rational like a man. These niggas think through the form of emotions like a girl. You wondering why we at odds with each other all the time, why homies getting into it with each other. Because we have two different trains of thinking now. You have some niggas that was raised by both parents and know how to think like a man. Then you have some motherfuckers who was raised by just their mother. She did a good job. But you can't raise a boy to think like a man and be a man when you're a female yourself.
Right, that's just not possible.
Crip. Talk to me about that. On Crip, and you niggas is walking around here like buffoons and thinking like some emotional ass niggas. I've been challenging all the Crip card to get y'all shit right. The fuck is wrong with us? This Crip.
Yeah, like you said, the whole thinking is different.
Goddamn
like you said,
they not like us. Nigga, this Crip. And I'm gonna tell you, I done been in the mix with a lot of shit. Man, let me tell you something about some real shit, man. I was in CRC a while ago. Not too long ago, what the fuck ever. But I was in CRC, man. Me and the homie Bub from 6 Deuce East Coast, CRP to Bub. Listen, man, we was going to Juma, real Crip shit. And after Juma was over, homie, we was returning from Juma. Nigga, I see a wave of Crips. Just like coming towards me. We going this way, going back to the pod from Juma. And I see a bunch of goddamn Crips going this way. Of course I am that. So in a train of action, I'm like, man, what the fuck y'all niggas doing? One of the homies, I see a bunch of neighborhood niggas, West Side neighborhoods, the 40s. All this shit, big Crip shit going on. So I see these niggas going to the thunder spot in CRC, cause it's like a blind spot where niggas could go, up under down, you go down. And it's where you live or die. Where you come out or you don't come out. Oh, I love it. But however, the truth of the matter, man, the nigga was coming back from Juma. And when we see these niggas, mostly neighborhoods, and I see a bunch of East Coasters. The homies. I'm like, man, excuse me, like, what's going on? Man, them niggas was like, man, the neighborhoods getting into it with the Hoovers. I'm like, what the fuck do I got to do with y'all? My dumb ass, I'm straight raw and uncut, cuz I can't help it. This just me. I'm like, so what I got to do with y'all? Oh, y'all from East Coast, right? Yeah. Well, what I got to do with the rest side neighborhoods? Or the 40s? Or any one of them? No disrespect to them, but let's talk this real Crip shit, what that got to do with the homies. And, Twin from First Street, he couldn't give me an answer. He's like, oh, G-Ratt, here you go on that shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to stay on that shit. I'm going to stay on that. When the East Coasters took off on the correctional officers, where was the neighborhoods? Where was any motherfucking Crip set far as that matter to help us instill our plan that this is Crip and we not going to tolerate no mocking even by you punk ass COs. It goes back to the root of this. So where was the other Crips to help the East Coasters for that? That's what I'm saying. Bullshit is not nothing, man. So the more of that, and today when they was going down there to see what was up with the Hoovers, I wasn't really gonna go to that shit, but it just disturbed me because I stood on the outside and I'm like, nigga, this East Coast, nigga. The fuck you niggas on? I'm like, Bub, let's sag down here, man. I don't know what these niggas on. And Bub was like, man, Bub ain't trying to fuck with, these old, I'm like, Bub, come on, cuz. Hey, okay. So we sagged down there. It's a thunder one, man, nigga. When I went down there, I ain't gonna leave it front and lie to you, nigga. It was about 400 or damn near 500 Crips down there, man. I'm like, oh, god damn. You know what I mean? I'm like, ooh wee.
Yeah.
You know, I had a flashback. Gladiator school. You know, men amongst men. Kill or be killed. You know, my bad. My dumbass. Excuse me. But yeah, I went back into that stage. And I see a lot of niggas down there from this coast and from the west side neighborhoods. And it was all good and gravy. I see Rudy from 40s. He kind of like a stand-up guy that stand on principalities and not some Hollywood new gangbanging shit, new nigga shit. So he was down there, and I'm like, "What's going on, bro?" And Rudy was explaining to me that the Hoovers had some shit going on with them. That where somebody was saying something about them, so they had to see what was going on. Now you have to understand, like, you know, this is East Coast. I do what the fuck I want to do. And the truth of the matter is, I met this young nigga from 5'9" Hoover. I like this nigga Crippin. This little motherfucker was named Black. Oh, I like this little motherfucker, man. Cuz was a stand-up guy. You know, we just start vibing with each other. Of course, I'm older than all of them niggas, so Black was my guy, man. I can't even sit there in front and say no shit that Cuz wasn't one of my guys. Cuz was one of my guys.
Right.
So it is what it is. You know, still waters run deep.
Yeah.
There's some secret shit this Crip shit. Wherever that nigga at, Cuz will tell you. On Crip shit, still waters run deep. That's all he can say, still waters run deep, my boy. But the moral of the story was the Hoovers did come down there. I didn't know too many of them, but I knew Black. And, you know, I stand on Crip principalities. And ain't gonna be no whole ass shit, but I'm up in this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck who up in this bitch. We gonna die some glorious fools, or we gonna show mutual respect and get to a clear understanding of what the fuck happened.
Right.
You know what I mean? 'Cause I didn't know half of them that was down there, but all these coasters, this is what we was gonna do. Excuse me. So I see the Hoovers coming. One of the niggas from 40s that ran up there. Oh, here they come. Here they come. These niggas, cuz this is how silly these niggas is, cause I love my niggas, man. But these niggas like getting on gloves, like getting ready. You know my ass, all that shit don't mean nothing to me. I can move in a split second and kill you. So I'm not tripping on all that macho shit. On all, even the homies, all that old shit. I'm like, look at this shit. Look at these guys, man. You know my crazy ass, like a real one in the gladiator school. Like really, take life. So make them a long story short. Here come the Hoovers. They coming. So these niggas doing all that macho ass shit. Black from 5'9" Hoover. I think this nigga Black stupid as fuck. I love cuz my luck. He was leading the pack of them niggas. And the Hoover niggas was coming down in that thunder. And when Black, I don't think Black saw me. He didn't. Because when they came down in there, Black saw all them niggas and it was too many. I would have retrieved too. I ain't no dumbass nigga. You ain't finna get me down there in the blind where you can't come out and it's about a zillion motherfuckers against 20 motherfuckers. Nigga, y'all ain't finna kill us.
Right.
That would have been a death trap. Now Black kind of like hurry up and try to get the fuck up out of there. Not that he's a coward. Because him knowing he would have sent them niggas in there with all them niggas, that was a death trap, and that would have been on his ass. So he did the right thing. He did the right thing. He retrieved, but the problem was G-Ratt was in that motherfucker. And I wasn't going to have that. So he was leaving out. He know my voice. Black know my voice. I'm like, Black! That nigga stopped like a motherfucker. I'm like, nigga, what's happening? He's like, what's up, cuz? My man, y'all bring your asses down here. He came. He know. This old motherfucker right here, I don't give a fuck who in here. It's not gonna be no bullshit.
Right. Yeah.
Well, Black and the Hoovers came in there. Nigga, speak your motherfucking mind. Ain't no nigga gonna do a goddamn thing. And now one of you niggas up in here. And Black spoke his mind and said what one of the homies from the West Side neighborhoods was doing in a riot down there in Los Angeles County Jail. He was going around, you know, saying fuck Hoover and throwing up the fuck Hoover and all that old bullshit, but he ran in a riot. Uh-oh. And, you know, it was a fact. And Black was not lying, and Cuz was trying to hide that under while he was a CRC, was trying to make something out of it, but Black was pressing like, it ain't even about that, nigga. You know what you did.
Right.
You keep throwing up F this and F that, but you know, Black know that nigga, you on some punk ass shit, nigga, and you hide behind a car, but you on some punk ass shit.
Right.
And I commend Black from that, and I think cuz from coming back down there to get that shit rectified, because this is Crip. Original Crip. I ain't now motherfucker gonna do no whole ass hide behind this car up under my ass. We gonna bring it to front and center and get a clear understanding. Cause that's what real Crip shit was about.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
True story.
True story. That's a crazy true story.
I don't know where cuz at right now to this day, is he alive or not, but Black from 5'9" Hoover, to me, on some Crip shit, will always be a comrade of mine. And this is when I say comrade, I don't mean on that penitentiary shit, that old CCOs and Blue Note shit. I'm talking about a comrade of the streets, the gang culture in the streets, not no penitentiary politics. You know what I mean? And he was cool to me, so that's my guy. That's one of my guys.
That's pretty. Shout out.
Yeah. You know, shit happens, but you know, it's a script shit, and that goes back to what I was saying about my homeboy.
Right.
That these men now have to learn how to become men. You know, now you got young niggas that's caught up in their feelings and they think they could do anything based on how they feel. And the real structure of boy to men has not been raised to do no shit like that, to even think to make the final decision out your feelings. And even in the Crip Corps, I don't know what the Bloods do, but you cannot never make a rational or emotional decision non-rational based on the effects of what the outcome will it do to your community. The infrastructure of the black gang culture, it was put here for a purpose, and it's our people that strayed away from it because the egotistic ways of how we think now. Niggas want to be the man out the hood instead of want to uplift the hood where we all the men and move it to conquer some shit to better ourselves. Like, fuck, we did that. We own real estate. We got liquor stores. Now we moving right. We can take care of our children and still represent our shit. But we took the easy way out. You niggas know we took the easy way out just to start busting on each other, shooting at each other. Yeah, we took the easy way out. Yeah, that's part of it. But nigga, that's not the whole 360-degree cipher of the infrastructure of gangbanging. Right. Can't now one of you niggas tell me that.
Right.
But that's all we focus on because that's the easy thing to do. Be uncivilized and be guerrillas and just knock each other down. Matter of fact, who the fuck give the authorization to do that shit? Whatever happened to a pecking order?
Right. Yeah.
Do that even exist in the gang culture now? These niggas out here is fucked up, man.
Yeah.
These niggas out here is fucked up, and you want to be truthful. No disrespect. Do any of you niggas own anything in y'all hood? That go for the East Coasters, that go for the Hoovers, that go for the neighborhoods, that go for the 60s. That go for, let's talk about this shit, Crips. Come on. Let's not be scared now because we're getting older, but let's talk about this shit. Right. Because I'm going to tell you this now. The future of all of our hoods is at stake. And if these motherfuckers don't get out of that bullshit way of thinking and be real Crips and stand on principles, we ain't gonna have shit in 5 years. You niggas gonna be driving up, standing on the corner talking about, yeah, this is my hood, where the Spanish people's living in all the houses where our folks used to live.
Right.
You sure it's your hood? These motherfucking Spanish people could call the police on us because we loitering. Because we have no legal ramifications to be there because we don't own shit. Oh, I know, but we Crips. Talk to me about that.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that. All you Crip niggas, from the entertainer Crip niggas to the street Crip niggas to whoever. Talk to me about that. Right. Your egotistic ways won't allow you niggas to be real niggas and sit down and talk about this shit. And sit down see, we know what's wrong, but do you coward ass nigga, pardon me, but do you niggas have the balls and the guts Just stand up and get on them corners and see can you holler to some real niggas and fix this shit.
Right. Like actually go over there. Yeah.
Come on. Where you niggas at?
Just chilling.
Yeah.
On the titty, like you said.
Yeah, on the titty, sucking on the areola because you just talk that talk, but you not walking that walk. That go to all of us. You could go through all the hoods and you could really see the infrastructure when you go through all the different communities. Like, do we really own this shit now? I don't even know if a gang nigga think that way now. No. Do they see what's going on?
No. Like you said, too stuck in that other mindset on the minuscule. They're just busting on each other, not looking at the whole ramifications of the thing. You won't have a place to call your home, aka your hood in a minute. And then what?
You know, I done got the chance to deal with the best and be around the best. And, you know, after the best, here come our generation. And I done dealt with a lot of motherfuckers that's real reputables from both sides of this gang culture. It's truly amazing. And my father had a youth center in Compton. You know that. Man. Turtle from Santana. Rest in peace, my uncle. He's a soldier. Oh, he was a good one. He was there. It was so many Bloods and Crips that went to this youth center. But the amazing thing about this youth center, a bitch couldn't be allowed to go there. You couldn't be a buster to go to this school. You had to be a certified idiot. A certified idiot to go to this school, man. And it was some amazing shit. I saw some real live G's on both sides. This black ass buff nigga. I like Harvey. Harvey from Fruitown, Piru. Oh man, this nigga was a beast. Idiot. Old swole that nigga, you know, because they was all up under Pops.
Yeah.
So, you know, my ass being there, they all look like, nigga, gotta watch your ass, you know, because you the man's son, nigga.
Right.
So, you know, and I get that, and that's highly respect to the gang culture later on in life, you know what I mean, that really recognize that. I salute that shit. You know what I mean? Because I know it's not like that no more.
Right.
Harvey from Fruitown, Piru, that nigga was an idiot. And it was some personal issues that happened in my life that kind of reflected on his life to where he was a little upset at me for my gang culture shit and my way of I start gang banging. And some things that I did kind of hit home with Harvey. And Harvey was kind of hurt because he see me every day and he know who I am. And I know he knew what happened. I don't speak to share that information. It's classified to me and whatever. But with all due respect, Harvey was mad at me. He was kind of, I was young. I was a young nigga. And, you know, I wasn't no buster.
Right.
But I was a young nigga rising up in the ranks, and you got to understand, look who I learned from. You have to really understand, on both sides, look who I learned from. These are niggas that used to have to hang around my father in this classified, pudding, bartender, stutterbox from Ludus Park, DuPont from Ludus Park. These niggas who we was all up under one roof. Turtle from Santana, Bebop from Santana. I mean, this list go on. You got Keefy D when he was good from the South Sides. You know what I mean? And then you got, you know, some of my niggas from Atlanta Drive. Tracy Batts, a soldier. I heard that name. Oh, Tracy Batts, a soldier. Salute to his Crippin. Tracy Batts hurt. They fucked me over, man. Not personally because Tracy Batts got respect for the culture of what I do, and I got respect for him, but the infrastructure of the gang thing. Turtle lost his life. That forever fucked my head up. That forever fucked my head up. When, Turtle lost his life, man.
Right.
You know, he made an obligation to Pops, like, Fred, I'm not gonna let nothing happen to your sons. You know how cuz talk. I'm not gonna let you know how cuz talk. You know. I was in the sauce, man, and I was in the sauce not for clout. I was in the sauce because I was about that movement that I was raised up under.
Right.
I saw some crazy ass Bloods that stood on principles. I saw some crazy ass Crips that stood on principle up under that youth center. How the fuck was I gonna be old half ass nigga?
It don't make sense.
It don't mix because everybody that was up under that youth center, Clyde McDonald Youth Program, every last one of them niggas was hitters. Every last one of them niggas had a body that had to go to the school. Very deep.
Yeah.
And you know, I met niggas like, Vincent Davis from M Street Pyro. One of my player partners clubs was cool. He was a cool dude, man. I don't know where these people at now. Virgil Shades from Limewood, Pyro, a little small nigga, but these niggas was repping they shit. T-Weed from Santana, Baby Gangster, one of my childhood road dogs for the death. That's my nigga. We was in that thing, man.
Yeah.
We was in that thing, man. It was some dudes from the West Side, Pyrus that went there. It was a gang culture, and the best had to go there.
Right.
You couldn't be a buster and go there. It just wasn't going to be tolerated there because that was a hitter school. It was amazing. The historical Clyde McDonald Youth Program, man. People that went there, that was amazing how my father and them structured that and had all these people, ops, up under one roof. Top-notch motherfuckers up under one roof. Up under the common ground of work this shit out. And when I look at that from now, I'm like, man, that was some amazing shit. That would never be duplicated again.
That's right. That's what I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you. You think somebody right now can do that, or either have the drive to do that?
And the mindset of the people today don't have the clear understanding of the purpose of what they're supposed to be about to even consider doing that. This shit is so fugazi now and so loose that these niggas don't think. They all with their feelings now. So what you look like trying to have a rational conversation about the real movement of the black gang culture when you talking to an emotional loose nigga? How the fuck do that go?
Right, it don't go.
It's not gonna work. So the plight of that, it probably will have to be the old heads.
Yeah, more than.
But not the old heads that just sit behind the desk and don't do shit. The old heads that's very relevant in the streets and very relevant to the movement. Them probably would be the people that would have to have secret meetings or some type of dialogue of understanding to bring the pure essence of what this shit's supposed to be about back. Because it's a lot loose right now. People just do loose shit and it is what it is. Do shit that you don't even know about.
Right.
You know, it's just no rules no more. We have to get back to the rules and principles.
And structure, yeah.
I come a long way through this shit. I saw Lil James. I saw Salty. G-Ratt from Park Village. Salty from Grandy's. You know what I mean? Lil James from 118 Block. Tookie, of course. Raymond Washington. You know, you have to understand that I saw all of these gentlemen in my backyard working out on regular routine. And with all due respects, it get emotional talking about Salty. God damn. Salty had just left from out the backyard and lost his life. Going home, just leaving out my father's backyard. My allegiance will always be there for the Grandies because of the allegiance that Salty from the Grandies had to my father.
That's deep,
Yeah, this is real Crip shit. Yeah. I'm from the cloth. I'm him. No disrespect, I'm him. I was raised amongst them. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I love Lil James. I love all of what my forefathers of the Crips done. You know what I mean? I got to see both sides. Pudding, bartender, it didn't matter. They all had to come see Pops.
Man, so how you saying there's...
It was historical.
That's
it was historical, and I wish that for the sake of us, that something like that could happen again, because it would save us and we would get back to some type of goddamn principalities of what our purpose is.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, I don't know, because you have all of these new so-called organizations that's doing shit, and I really don't know if they're hitting home to the heart or the core of our people that's in the streets. It take a special person and special people that's not funded by certain peoples to get that point across, as far as that go. It can happen. We see. It would be nice.
It can happen.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody got to take the initiative for sure.
Shit, nigga. who the fuck that's gonna be? Shit.
Not taking the forefront of that one, huh?
No, because everything is made to be mockery now. Don't nobody take shit for real.
That'll have to be
everybody
some shit
have smoke and mirrors and hidden agendas behind a good agenda. So come on now.
Yeah, it'll have to be a strict type of deal.
It have to be strict, and it have to be sincere, and it
man.
have to be funded by some righteous people that want the righteous shit to get out to save our people, and not some type of bullshit where you're getting a check from the government or funding from the government. I'm not saying that some of these organizations don't work, but I'm saying you really have to look at these organizations and see really what they're about, who you're getting your funding for, and what is your plight to help our people.
Yeah, because some people get that funding and take it and run. And
and some people get funded to be informants.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and there's some old niggas, young niggas. It's just a game that's being played. So it's up to these motherfucking rappers. They call themselves rappers. It's up to some real rappers to try to get together and fund a program where the infrastructure of the black gang culture will be protected, and it won't be hijacked by these particular organizations that getting checks from the government.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to infiltrate.
Exactly.
As far as the gang culture and the gang structure and the policies on what we stand about. It take real niggas that got big balls and not just getting a check and going off to Chino and all these other places and talking that little gangster shit, but not here in the streets dealing with these niggas that's shooting at each other and killing themselves every night. You niggas don't count unless y'all come do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Come holler. You niggas talking that shit.
Right.
Yeah, come holler. Or stay your motherfucking ass out the way and going to be your entertainer rappers. That's you niggas is, and claim the set, but don't really be about the movement of the gang culture of the set.
All right. Right. Basically using the.
First of all, you have to be a complete real man to do that. You know, because some of these niggas, they from there, but you know they easily influenced. These niggas don't have no balls to stand up for themselves and be out their own section. Right. These niggas one of them more with this. Yes, sir, homie.
Okay, yeah.
That's all you think, homie? I agree with you, homie. These niggas ain't standing up and saying, nah, nigga, that's wrong.
Like, what's best for the
whole
community.
Yeah, these niggas don't do that. You can buy these niggas now.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, homie. Here's other on the dead homies. Man, I hate every bit of this shit that I see now, cuz. Because it's wrong. We being mocked and we being hijacked. Ain't nobody taking shit for real than serious. Right. If it was, we'd be elevating as a people in the gang culture. And be at a stalemate. You see it.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We ain't playing with this shit. Talk back to me, gang culture.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be out there for sure.
You is me. Talk back to me, gang culture.
Sure. That's what I'm saying. Like you say, it's going to take a real one to do it, though. It's going to take a real one. or multiple actually.
Yeah.
To be like, not everybody's gonna have to know or should know about this.
No, it's not supposed to take place like that. And you see all of these podcasts.
No cameras, no none of that shit. No, nothing, none of that.
You see all of these podcasters now popping up. I'd kick back and see this shit, the 600 nigga, the spider loaf nigga.
I really wanted to ask you about
draws and all of this shit. These niggas is not
the 600 nigga.
Hold on, out of all these podcasters, and in particular my nigga draws, why we not teaching the fundamental concept and purpose on Crippin, on what we can do and what we can't do? Ain't now one of you niggas talking about the essence of that. Why? Because you niggas been bought.
Exactly.
You niggas been bought.
In that meeting.
You old niggas and you none niggas, y'all has been bought. That's why you can't talk freely like how I could talk. I'm not being bought. I stand on the principles and the concept of the game culture of what we about. And that shit can't be sold for 99 cents in your goddamn grocery store.
Right. Yeah,
it's authentic.
Yeah, entertainment, bought, yeah.
All that shit, you see it.
Oh, definitely.
You see it.
Definitely. Because I know.
Anytime you got a motherfucker like LeBron James, out of all motherfuckers, this idiot talking about getting on the stage with LA niggas? Oh, just because they sports players? Oh, just because they entertainers? Motherfucker, that's in them niggas.
Right.
Them motherfuckers is from LA. You don't understand that.
Right.
When you see Russell Westbrook on there vibing and see them niggas on there vibing, I feel that because them niggas from LA. Like that young motherfucker said, you niggas is not like us. Cause
right.
On East Coast, you niggas is not like us.
Nope.
He ain't lying.
Nah, he not lying.
That motherfucker ain't lying. Kendrick Lamar?
No.
Nah, that little motherfucker ain't lying.
Not at all.
No, not at all. Listen, man. On this real gang culture, we would better ourselves when we not scared of each one of our homies, and when we get back to being truthful to what we supposed to be about.
Holding each other accountable.
Yeah, that's the only way we would better ourselves. You know?
Yeah.
And it's in this gang culture, I've been around for a long motherfucking time, 76. So it gets strange, because as I grew up, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised who some of my closest friends are. And they're not from my hood.
Right.
This is some amazing shit when I'm finna share with you, man. I got a friend on Crip. I got a friend that I grew up with, and we all went to school, got bused to Northbridge, out there in the valley, to the cracker school. That's when they had a program like, get the niggas out the hood and take them to cracker school. For whatever that was about. It didn't work. But however, I got a friend out the Anthony's Parks, man.
Oh, shit.
I know. This is a dear good friend of mine. It's truly amazing. I used to go to his house all the time, and he used to come to my house all the time. The infrastructure and what them niggas was about over there, and the infrastructure of what we was about over here, me and this nigga was so on point with shit till we didn't let that affect the movement. You know what I mean? Till he stayed how he's supposed to be and still be a real friend, and I stayed how I'm supposed to be and still be a real friend. Because one thing for sure, I ain't gonna sell out. And I didn't think that nigga sold out, because he know where I live and I know where he live. Right. I know everything about his family, from Salone to Cassandra. My dear friend is Calico. Keith McCone from Anthony's Park, man. That's my childhood friend, man.
Damn.
Yeah. Still waters run deep, you know what I mean? But I'm a real one, and I don't infiltrate sucker shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know where that nigga at or how his life is doing, but
That's the cat.
That me and him go way back. Me, him, and his cousin Reggie. You know, it's just from real back then to where it is now. Are you fucking for real?
Yeah.
Are you fucking for real?
And nobody even moves like
Man,
that. Man,
these motherfuckers will sell your ass
snake
out
you out
and snake your ass out in a heartbeat. We are some spineless ass niggas now.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to talk about game coach? Are y'all for real? You niggas look like buffoons out here running around doing this jigaboo shit.
Right.
On Crip. Like we don't have no motherfucking rational way of thinking.
Just chaos,
all
bullshit.
Oh, I'm mad at you today. So we go shoot.
Right.
I ain't never saw nothing like that. We had principles. You do some shit like that, you finna get your ass fucked the fuck off, boy.
And that comes back to the holding each other accountable. That's why
accountability and liability. I don't think too much of no game culture is about that no more.
Right.
Accountability and liability, and that's why look how it's looking now. It's falling apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. No accountability, no liability. How can you niggas move? You don't have accountability and liability.
That's and also because just as you mentioned with the whole youth, and nobody has that today, so they don't even have that whole camaraderie with each. Even like you say, just to even see, they can't even pick up on none of that.
No. What I experienced in the gang culture.
I'm sorry to cut you up. If you really want to be honest, I think a lot of these niggas be trying to get this shit off TV. Instead of really
right.
being
You're right. They go look at boys in the hood to learn how to be a gang member.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Instead of going through it.
You're right.
So, and like you said, and that ties into people getting bought off and then pushing that propaganda.
Yeah, this shit, it's getting more Hollywood now, and it's up to the infrastructure of the people from both sides to get a hold of this shit and don't let that shit get spilled to that parts and get spilled into the hoods of us. Mm-hmm. It can be done if the real niggas step up and hold everybody accountable and liability for what they supposed to do out the hood.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, I mean, niggas gonna have to be taught.
Yeah, you have to go all the way back to teaching now. You have to teach young men or young boys how to be young men now. And stand on your 10 toes and be heard.
Like they say, stand on business. You don't have to.
Stand on business.
Believe in it, you have to stand on it until the end.
Yeah, and that's what had us strong back then, all the way from the streets to the penitentiary, because the LA gang culture, when I say the LA gang culture, I mean all this shit, Long Beach, Compton. Mm-hmm. I'm not too stuck on, when I say LA, I just mean LA. I'm talking about the whole goddamn gang culture. That's why we was strong from the streets to the pen, because we stood on shit. But now it's been hijacked, and men has become weakened.
Yeah.
Because they want to go home and keep the areola in their mouth, like, baby. Pillow talk about shit that you've done that you're not supposed to pillow talk about that shit to your female. But we doing it, and we have become weakened.
Definitely.
Yeah, and that's why the plight of us is falling.
Start beefs because of the female, all type of weird shit start happening.
Big time.
Alliances that's been good for 50 years all of a sudden just die and break apart when some new people start coming around type shit.
Yeah, when you have new people coming around, instilling fucked up objectives, trying to bend the rules but not break the rules. I think if you try to bend the rules, you're completely guilty of breaking the rules.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you gonna bend it and say, well, you didn't break it, nigga?
Shoot that nigga. Some type of
shoot that nigga. I mean, my bag. I'm just an Old Testament ass nigga, Come on, man.
Yeah, because you're doing some type of alternate fixation, some type of fix. Mm-hmm. Trying to like propaganda.
It's just horrible right now. It's horrible for men.
Yeah,
in particular, I'm talking about the men that's going around so loose with it now. Like, why we so loose with it? When did we become men that don't think? Young niggas that don't think, all in their feelings. Every time you look around, that's all I see is emotional niggas.
Everywhere.
Everybody is sensitive now. What the fuck is going on with you niggas?
Yeah, like you said, everybody's sensitive.
Everybody's sensitive.
Why'd you call him that? Why'd you say that?
Oh, everybody's sensitive.
What the fuck you mean? So you didn't get the message? You tripping on what?
Yeah, these niggas are sensitive now, man.
Yeah.
I mean, all the way back to what my homeboy did to my homegirl.
Yeah, that's disgusting, man. Honestly,
that is disgusting. That's a sign of a weak man that don't have no control of himself. I'ma say it and I stand on it. Any motherfucker out the East Coast section killed a motherfucker homegirl for any significant reasons in the relationship or some old hoe ass shit, and you just all of a sudden wanna knock her. You not from East Coast no more, and that's your ass, Bubba.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's punk shit. Mm-hmm. You don't have no right to kill no motherfucking girl. Nigga, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck is anybody that think they got a right to go trip a female? Because what, you big bad crip? Nigga, you a silly ass nigga.
Alright.
You big bad simp. Not crip, simp. Give this nigga a lollipop. This nigga's a sucker. Fuck. I'm just saying.
Hey, a lollipop, man. Give him a Snicker, man. Yeah.
But now, all doors right now should be open for Southern California. For whatever it is, you could take that entertainment concert that Kendrick Lamar did the night of Juneteenth salute. We could take that for as the real niggas in the streets and try to better ourselves and come up with some type of infrastructure way to keep our people occupied and give these people jobs so where they could. We gotta do some shit.
Yeah.
We gotta roll up our sleeves, y'all, and become big boys again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you niggas can't keep hiding up under there getting the checks and doing all that dancing and all that chucking up gang signs that don't even come to your own hood.
Seems like every entertainer's like that.
All these niggas is like that. I'm talking about the entertainer gangbangers.
Yeah.
No, you entertainer gangbangers, come to the hood and let's talk about evolution and evolving.
Yeah, stop being scary.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared now, because that's gonna make them motherfuckers really turn on you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's naturally right that people is like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because how could a crack a dollar, now that you done got your funky ass dollar, make you feel like, nah, your homies are gonna try to get you? If you start thinking that and feel like that, from within you already was a buster.
That's exactly what I was about to say, because you wasn't a real homie.
He wasn't a real homie from day boom. That's him. That's him.
That's why you're thinking like that, because you know.
Yeah.
Because you know.
Yeah.
Some dudes know living the whole other dude lifestyle, as in portraying the whole other dude's lifestyle that you grew up with, and ain't giving nothing back. Even though you using the community to come up, but give nothing back.
Give nothing back.
Counter progressive.
You see that a lot now. You know, you see that a lot now. A lot of spending out.
But not
these communities, but
retaining
not spending in to elevate. How many of these Crip niggas bought one house, been him or another nigga from their hood that done anything business-wise to elevate themselves?
Like you said, they take that.
Are we stuck on looks? We stuck on one of the rare, the finer things and not be about the finer business? I'll say it again. We stuck on one of the rare, the finer things, but not be about the finer business? You niggas are buffoons.
Yeah. Just like, what was that punk-ass movie, Next Friday, when, what did that dude say? As soon as I got my check, I was gone. Mm-hmm. That's what happens, too. As soon as somebody gets some money, they leave and go to a whole different city in a different county and just call it what it is. I'll call it quits. Yeah, I'm like this for the rest of my life until I expire.
Yeah, I mean, you got, you have to stay down in your section, man. Mm-hmm. You have to. Whether you become a hell of an entertainer, you still have to stay down in your section, man, to help your people, man.
Yeah. Because really and truly, without that, you wouldn't have made it to where you made it too.
Yeah.
Really and truly.
Yeah.
Strip the hood away from a lot of these niggas. And what are they?
It was cool. It was cool that little thing that they done, but like I say, the gang culture is powerful, and I would have been hesitant. I'm like, man, nigga, shit, section, 11 Main Street. If I was even a prominent rapper, shit, still waters run deep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I could go there, y'all. My bad. I'm still one of them.
Right. We can't pull up to that one.
Yeah, I can't pull up to that. But y'all do y'all thing. I'm gonna sit back out on this one and y'all rock that shit.
Yeah.
There's enough of them niggas there to do that shit, but my position and the principles that I stand on, even if I was a hell of a successful rapper, and even if I did get offered to do that, I would have declined with respect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just me.
What you stand on,
yeah.
That's how.
For me, it's Crip, and I couldn't see myself doing that with them when amongst us, not right to do it with self before I do it with them.
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to say that again one more time.
I will not say it because I said it, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
So that's the pecking order of this real shit with me. I don't jump across the line to glorify some shit or to significantly do something until the line on this side is done. Then we could do it. The charity starts at home with my Crip shit before it goes aboard to help the other sections of the gang culture.
Right.
Yeah. I can't do that, and I don't do that in my own hood.
Right.
Because that don't look right.
You know, yeah, I see exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But you want truth, this is what you get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely want truth.
Yeah.
No matter how raw and uncut truth. That's what's needed in this world full of softness.
This whack 100 ass nigga, whoever cuz is or whatever the fuck these niggas got going on, trying to get Keefy D out and all of this bullshit, man. What the fuck? This is some real propaganda shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is going too far, bro. For real, just for likes or just to get your name in the likes?
Right. You just gonna throw that out there.
Come on, man, we gonna throw that out there? Now, come on, Keefy D is who he is, but god damn it, he talked himself in that shit, that's on him.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
He did the Wire interview with the FBI, all that weird shit.
Weird ass shit. What niggas, like I'm saying, what niggas need to do is worry about uplifting their own community. And then try to help the next motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, show me some real shit to have you built. Not saying you haven't, but on some real Richter scale shit. Have you built on any one of your homies that cost that much?
Right.
I'm just saying. I just want a clear understanding. To make sure it's not no Hollywood shit. Have you built on any one of your own homies from your own section before you go try? I know what we're going to. I want to do an interview with that nigga.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's kind of.
We gonna have to break some bread over that motherfucker. I want to do an interview with that motherfucker. That motherfucker's. It's something's there. It's an eerie like a wave
Yeah.
when this motherfucker it's an eerie thing. Like this motherfucker. He's